kind of all over. So I am here. We're going to talk about Shopify for an hour. If you want to see my screen, I am currently on YouTube right now. So you can go and check out what I'm doing on my screen on YouTube. Okay. So welcome to Shopify Power Hour. Okay. So you're going to be seeing exactly what's on my screen. Good morning. This is my Shopify store. Okay. This is my Shopify store. You can see everything is on here. Shopify is really good, and I call it the fail-proof website engine because I'm sure. Listen, it walks you through step by step how to set your website up. That's why I call it fail-proof. It lets you know certain steps to make in order to let your store become live. It takes you different steps. It analyzes your store every single day so you can optimize the most out of your website. Okay. I use Shopify. Here's my Shopify home screen right here. I have ownership, not ownership. I run my mom's Shopify. I run my Shopify, and I also run my church's website. So I have multiple accounts that I am attached to, but here is Shopify. So you see over here is your toolbar. This is everything you have to do for your orders, your products, your customers, finances, analytics, marketing, discounts, and different apps. Now, I love using Shopify because they may be pretty basic, but you can always add on apps to help you make your store better, make it run better, have different features, pop up for text messages, pop-ups for email subscriptions. There's so many things you can do. They have pre-sale apps that you can use. They also have certain type of rewards membership apps you can use, and majority of them are free. There are some you have to pay for. A lot of my apps that I use are either free or I have to pay for monthly. One thing I do like about Shopify is they wrap all of your expenses into one bill, so you're not paying multiple people a month. So everything you use through Shopify, it takes all your subscriptions and adds it onto your Shopify stores you pay for either monthly. I pay for it yearly, so only thing I have to pay for is just my shipping and then my subscriptions, which is not really too bad. Okay, that's one thing I do like about it because they put all of your bills into one bill. So you're not paying this person on this day, that app on this day, this app on that day. They put it all together, so you just pay one time. Okay, so really, really good, super helpful. So therefore, you're not having to pick. It automatically comes out. Okay, now I do have a Shopify account, which I actually have a separate card from Shopify that I use for my business expenses. Anytime I spend anything for my business, I try my best to use my business Shopify card. So therefore, all my expenses can be used on one card. I'm not going to get into the financial part because, of course, that's sensitive information, but I will just talk about those sections. So of course, this is the home. This right here lets you know your total sales for the day, how many sessions or how many people have been on your live stream. And it breaks down everything. So these are just little tidbits that you can kind of look at. Shopify POS, the point of sale. I do have Shopify POS, not the Pro. I have the Lite, so you actually can sell in person. You can buy a card reader for your Shopify store to sell your products in person. So I sell in person. I also sell online. Okay. So let you know, since my store launch, my store has been getting a lot of traffic. Your traffic's in the top 13% of stores that launched the same week as me. So it analyzes everything about your store. It tells you what you need to work on. It tells you what you should be doing. It gives you tips and advice on how to make your website stronger. Okay. So these are my returning customers. Sales that have been going through shop pay installments. I highly suggest if you do get a Shopify, set up shop payments. Okay, I've had a lot of orders come in through shop. Also do the 4 payments for the install with the Klarma. Try your best to have multiple options for people to be able to pay you. Okay, so this is for those that are do you need business license for Shopify? It's not necessary. You can see on my YouTube channel. You do not have to have a business license to set up a Shopify. No, you do not. If you have one, great. If not, it's not necessary. Okay, but you have to keep in mind because you have to do certain taxes for this business. So for your certain states that have different sales tax, you need to probably go ahead and make it a legal business before setting up your Shopify store. Okay, unless you are a church or a nonprofit organization, then you do not have to set that up, but you have to go through a different side of Shopify if you are a nonprofit. Okay, so also it tells you where your visitors are coming from. So it shows me how many people are coming from YouTube, how many people are coming from Instagram, how many people are coming from Facebook, and how long they're staying on my website. If you want to see, you can see on my YouTube channel. YouTube channel is One Crafting Mama. They have tutorials. It also tells you the products that reviewed the most during a certain time frame. Okay? It tells you everything. It breaks down everything in your store. That's why I love Shopify. And this is why it's important to get Shop. 74% of my customers are on Shop. Okay? 74%. Almost all of my customers are on Shop. That's why it's important to have those different angles and different ways people can shop with you. You never want to limit people to just a website. Add PayPal Pay. Add Google Pay, Amazon Pay, all that. So Shop is an app that you can download that tracks your packages, and you also can shop certain stores that you bought products from that app. So you can buy product and track your product at the same time. Okay, so I think Shopify actually owns Shop, I think. So right now you see we have one visitor on the website. So if you want to see who's on there, you can click see live view and it pops up the map. Good morning of who or where that person is coming from. It brings it down. It breaks it down like this. So I've had people in China, El Paso. I've had a few people from different areas view the website, and you can actually move the globe and you can look around the globe and see where that person is or whatever. Sometimes it's a little slow, a little laggy, so it's okay. Okay. So one person is live on the website right now. Okay. So this is real time. All right. So next is your orders. This is where you can see all of your orders. This is all your orders, fulfillments, and things like that, and things of that nature. Your drafts, and you also have abandoned checkouts. You can see how many people have left checkouts there. Shopify has an amazing feature that actually sends out an email when people have abandoned carts automatically for you. You can customize that in your, I want to say it's in your marketing. You can customize your abandoned checkouts to where you can customize the message. You can customize when it sends it, how many hours until they send it. Let's say you leave an abandoned cart on my website. I can set it for an hour later when you get off the website to remind you, hey, you left something in the cart. I think I have it set for every 12 hours. Okay. So I have it set for like 10 to 12 hours, which is like the recommended time to say, hey, I think you forgot something in the cart. Come back and get it. And I do have a discount set up for those that come back to purchase their abandoned carts. Okay. So you want to make sure you bring those customers back because you won't have any money lost out there. Okay. So then products, this is where you can put your products at. So this is where I implement all of my products right here. Everything that's in my store is right here. You can see the inventory. You can categorize it in certain groups. This is where you do it at. Okay. So if you want to add a new product, you can add a product. Now, if you are importing your store, let's say from Etsy to Shopify, you can import your inventory from your Etsy to your Shopify. It will automatically pull it up. Okay. So when you go to your Etsy, you have to export or you have to download your, I think it's called like a CVS or CSV. The CSV, which is the inventory of everything in your Etsy account. And what it does is it downloads into a spreadsheet. So it downloads the description, how you described it, your photos, your titles, and your inventory. It downloads it, puts it into a spreadsheet, and then you can import it into Shopify. So therefore, you don't have to go back and re-enter all your products. So shipping with Shop is, now I don't ship from Shop, I ship from Shopify. So whenever you make a purchase on my website, you can go and track it with Shop. I have it automatically pops up. Your purchase from so-and-so, and then you can track it. But when you click on that, you also, it pulls up their website that you can actually shop additionally. Pirate Ship is good. So Shopify shipping and Pirate Ship are the same prices. I found that I did a comparison. They are the same price between Pirate Ship and Shopify. They're the same price. Okay? They're the same price. Trust me, I had Pirate Ship too. But when I did a comparison to, I think like 10 or 12 different packages, it was the same shipping. And one thing with Pirate Ship is you can also connect your Shopify store to your Pirate Ship if you don't want to get your mail or you don't want to do your shipping labels through Shopify. Pirate Ship and Shopify, they will talk to each other. So it'll import all your orders from Shopify and bring it to Pirate Ship. Okay? Unless the shipping prices have changed, as far as I know, they're the exact same price. So always do a comparison back and forth of how much it would cost with Shopify and how much it would cost with Pirate Ship and make your decision from there. Okay. So when you import, you take from whatever website, whether it's Etsy or a different website, and you can import your products already into your new store. So So therefore, you don't have to go back and re-enter all those products again, because that can be tedious, okay? Alexa, volume down. So Shopify is $29 a month, or you can pay for it yearly. I pay for it yearly because when you do pay for it yearly, you get almost 2.5 to 3 months free by doing the yearly, because they give you a discount when you pay yearly. So if you can do yearly, but if not, I completely understand, go monthly. Okay. So for me, when I pay Shopify for a month, all I have to do is sell one tumbler and a t-shirt, and it paid for my Shopify for the month. Or sell product. Sell a tumbler blank, sell a snow globe, sell rhinestones, and you make up that amount for your Shopify business that month. Thank you for the follows, guys. Finger hearts. Thank you so much. So this is when you go to add a product. This is what it looks like when you go to add a new product. They have so many different things you can do when you add a product. So there's your title, description. You can add in your media. It accepts images, videos, and 3D models. So Shopify, you can really get super detailed with your description for your products. So for those that sell rhinestones and glitter, if you have a video of how your rhinestones and glitter sparkle, put that video in the description on the product. So therefore, people can see what it looks like standing still, and they can see what it looks like when it shifts and moves. So you want to make sure you have as much detail as possible when you're doing your descriptions and you're doing your products, because we want to see every angle, because sometimes images from your phone can be different than in person. So you want to make sure you give them the most camera angles, the most videos you can, so you can really have a good description of what that color is, or the color shift, or the payoff, or whatever. Good morning, is Shopify better than Tailor Brands? I wouldn't know. I never use Tailor Brands. I'm only telling you Shopify because I use them on a regular. So I don't know anything about Tailor Brands. I've never used them, so I wouldn't know. So, and then you can put your pricing, and you can put your compare price. You also can put your cost per item. When you make products in your Shopify store, put the cost per item, because it tells you how much you're actually making in profit. It's important to put your cost per item. You're welcome. Okay. In inventory, if you have barcodes, you can create and make barcodes within Shopify. Okay. If you have a barcode scanner, if you have products that have barcodes, you can scan them, and you can automatically, especially when you're selling in person, it makes it easier for you to pull up that product. When I have my body care product, I have a barcode. I scan it with the app, and it automatically pulls it up. Therefore, I don't have to go searching for it. Now that I combine two stores together, I have a lot of product in my inventory now. So I just scan it, and it automatically pulls it up. It's just that simple, okay? So you also can have multiple locations. So I have an online store, and then I have a local pickup, which is my salon. Okay, so you can pull inventory. You can set your inventory for both the online and the actual person, the POS pickup location. Also, if you want to schedule deliveries, if you're like a service that bakes cakes or does food, and you want to set up delivery, you can set up delivery options through Shopify. Okay, and people can pay to have their food or their product or whatever delivered straight to them. So therefore, you can cover your cost in gas. Okay, because it's still a service. It's a service. I'm lazy. I want you to bring it to me, and I don't mind paying you to bring it to me because I don't want to leave my house. Okay? Or I can't leave my house because I have small children. Or I can't leave my house because I'm sick. So therefore, if you're doing deliveries, you can set up deliveries with Shopify. Okay? All right. So shipping, if it's a physical product, shipping is a physical product. If not, if it's a digital product, then you would not click it's a physical product. She said, felt that. Listen. He or she, said felt that. So if it is a physical product, put the weight of the product in. It makes it a lot quicker when you go to do your shipping labels if the weight is already put in, because it automatically calculates it for you. Hi, did you have to purchase virtual address, and does it address connect with pirate ship? I don't have a delivery service, so I really don't know much about that. But if you want to contact me after the live stream, I will gladly try to go through and set up a fictitious delivery service and see what it does. So just message me on TikTok. If we can't talk via TikTok, you can always email me, and all my contact is in the link in my bio. Okay. Also in the custom information. So customs, if you have to go through different countries and stuff like that, you can select the customs and the custom whatever. So if you're out of country and you have certain customs you have to go through, that's where you would put it at. So I know for like some parts like in Canada, and certain countries like that, you have to have certain custom codes and things like that. You can implement it right here into Shopify. And it has options. So if your product has different variants, so color, size, and different options, you can put variants into Shopify. Okay, like for my rhinestones have variants. I have different colors. So you can have variants, you can have sizes and everything like that. If they have variants, you can do it that way. Okay. And also start add websites to SEO, which SEO is search engine listing preview. Okay, you can add a little title and description to see how the product might appear when someone is searching for it. It's important to do your SEOs, okay? Because when people go on Google and they Google snow globe tumbler, my image should pop up for my website because I have snow globe tumblers. Okay, that's why it's important when you're implementing you're uploading products and it gives you option to put SEO. Put the SEO tags underneath your pictures when you add them to your Shopify store, because when people go on Google and they look for it, your business, your images should pop up in Google searches. Okay, it's going to maximize your exposure. It's going to maximize your numbers coming to your website. So what I do is I Google my own website. I Google products that are in my store. SEO, and make sure it's search engine listing. So when you upload a picture into Shopify, it gives you the option underneath it to add SEO tags. So when you go to SEO tags, and let you put different, let's say I have a snow globe tumbler. So I will put snow globe tumbler, no branding. I will put dupe, Starbucks, different things that will pull up the snow globe tumbler. So when people go on Google and search for non-branded snow globe tumblers, your business should pop up. Okay, so you need to put that there. Okay, and you can add a description. So when you're uploading pictures, you gotta put these tags so people can find you. You got to put tags so people can find you. Google actually has a service where you can actually register your business for free, cost you nothing. So like, you know how it is when you Google, let's say Google Staples, and you put in Staples near me and it pops up different Staples in your area. Your website should be doing that as well. Okay. So when you type in crafting stores or custom crafts into Google, your website needs to be popping up. Okay. Because if not, you're losing out on potential sales. Because not everybody's going to go to TikTok and social media to look for stuff. They're going to go to Google. Where can I find a custom shirt maker near me? Because most of the time, people don't even know you even exist. So that's why Google is such an important tool to use for your website. Use Google to its fullest capacity. Because Walmart uses them. When you type in Walmart on Google, what happened? All these Walmart stores near you pop up, do they not? You need to make sure that you are ready and available for people to find you. Okay? All right, so you can actually do the product status. So if you don't want a status or you don't want your product to be live right now, you can actually set it for the future. So let's say you're doing a launch. When I launched my snow globe tumblers, they were only available at this date and this time. You can set that up with schedule availability. So you can schedule when the product is available for purchase, okay? So let's say you're building up the hype for something, and then at this day at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, it's going to be available. And boom, at that time, the product becomes available and people can purchase it. So that's how you do your launches. Okay. Also, all these sales channels and apps. You see TikTok is on here, Shopify inbox, buy button, Facebook, point of sale and online store. Now let's say I want Shopify, but I don't want a website. You don't have to get a website if you don't want to. If you want to just get a buy button, it's $9.99 a month. So what a buy button is, a person says, hey, I want to buy this product from you. You go onto your Shopify, you make a link, you send in a link, they click the buy button and they buy and check out. So you don't always have to have a website with Shopify. If you don't want that responsibility or you just can't afford it right now, I completely understand. Get a buy button. It's $9.99 a month. Okay. All right. So that's the product. So you also can make different collections. So if I have collections, you see I have straws and tools, DTF, eco-solvent prints, digital downloads, bundles, Carefree Naturally. Then I have different products for that. Blanks and more, graphic and apparel, acrylic tumblers, rhinestones and more, and so on and so forth. You can make collections to group your products together that are the same. So therefore, when people go on your website and they go to shop, it makes it easy for them to find exactly what they're looking for. No one wants to search through 1,000 products to find what they need. Okay? We don't want to do that. Make it easy for your customers to find exactly what they're looking for. They can get to it, check out, leave. Because what you don't want to do is I don't want to scroll through 50 different products just to get the rhinestones. Okay. Make sure you make different collections because I want to get on a website, get what I need and get off real quick because I have stuff I got to do. I'm I'm a mom. I work full time. I have kids. I don't have time to be searching through people's websites. I want to get in, get what I want, and get off. Okay. So I made my own Shopify website. I'm going to show you in a minute. So, that's you can make things into collections. I would highly suggest making things into collections. It makes it easy for your customers to find what they are looking for. Wow. Thank you so much for all the knowledge. This is so dope. You're absolutely welcome. If you want to see my screen, you can go to my YouTube channel. It will automatically be posted to my YouTube channel once the live stream is done. Okay. So it's all there. Okay. You can put, pictures for your collection. So you know what is what. Okay. All right. So, let's click on straws and tools. What do you sell? A little bit of everything. So I'm a crafter and I'm also a craft supplier. So straws and tools, you see I have different tools. I have my glitter weeding pens, my metal straws, my rainbow tweezers, my HTV vinyl scrap holders, and glitter HTV. Good morning from Arizona. So all this is in straws and tools. So when you click on it, yes, the YouTube link is in the bio. Or if you go to my TikTok page and click on the play button underneath my name, it'll go straight to my YouTube channel. If not, you can always go back and look at it afterwards. So when I click on, so when you go to my website, you can click on straws and tools. These products will pop up in that collection. So you know exactly what you're getting when you click on that collection. When I click on HTV, it should be HTV. It shouldn't be HTV and other stuff. Don't do that. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Finger hearts. Thank you so much. Okay. So that's that. Then you can see your customers here. Your finances is how much you're getting paid out. So you can set up how you get paid with Shopify. Either you can do daily, you can do weekly, or you can do bi-weekly with Shopify, and they will automatically deposit the money into the account that you tell it to. Okay. I have a Shopify card, so it automatically goes straight to my Shopify card. Okay. Analytics. So it breaks down your website to the detailed fullest. So I have it set on quarterly. This is my website quarterly. Look at all the numbers. It tells you your conversion rate, your orders, your average order total, where your people are coming from, how much they're spending, what pages they're staying on the longest, sales by social source. Okay. Top references. Beacons is my top reference. That's why it's important to have it. Okay. It's important to have a place on your TikTok that pulls up everything you have to offer in one spot. We don't want to go looking for you. Okay. That's why it's important to have your social media names the same across the board. My TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram name is the exact same thing. One Crafted Mama 20. No question about it. I don't have one name for this, different name for that, different name for that. Don't do that. Okay. We want to make sure it's going to be consistent so people can find you. Okay. This is going to help me. Thank you. You're absolutely welcome, Skittles748. You're absolutely welcome. Thank you for the roses and the gift. I appreciate it so much. So it breaks down everything. My top landing pages, home screen, of course. So it goes to products to plug. It's been the next big topic. Password, which means people are making accounts with my website. Okay. Sublimation and then affiliate links. So those are my top landing pages. Okay. And then I also have sales contribute to marketing. So that's text and email marketing. So you can look and see, okay, what is making me money and what do I need to let go? Okay. So when anytime you add anything new to your website, you always want to give it at least 3 months so you can get accurate information and accurate reports and analytics. So you can tell whether I need to keep it or whether I need to drop it. Okay. Because not everything that works for me is going to work for you. Okay. So here's marketing. This is where you do all your email marketing and campaigns. You can schedule them or you can actually create them yourself. I create my own email marketing into Canva and I implement it into Shopify. Okay, just that simple. Or you can actually create it through Shopify. Shopify has a lot of great templates for email marketing. Okay, this is where you would do it at. So you can set your campaigns. You also can set different emails for certain customers if you want to. So you can also group your customers into groups. Thank you so much for the follow. You can actually group your customers into certain groups. Okay, so therefore, if you want to send your emails just for your VIP customers, it goes straight to your VIP. If you want to do your emails for the general population, you can do it for the general population. Okay. There's just so many things you can do with Shopify. I'm telling you, if you don't have Shopify, you need it. Okay. You need it. Or website, period. You need a website, period. Okay. Also, those that are on Etsy, you may want to think about getting off of Etsy because Etsy has a lot of different fees and it's getting crazy. Okay. A lot of people are boycotting Etsy. I used to have an Etsy store. I no longer have one. I got rid of it because there's no need to sell the same thing twice. I'm trying to bring people to my website. So I got rid of Etsy and now this is my only thing you can find me at. I just don't understand how Shopify. Don't know how to set it up. It's super easy. So when you first get Shopify, it actually tells you step by step what you need to do before you can open your website. Super easy. Okay. If anyone needs additional help with Shopify, I am available. You can set up or you can book a one-on-one session with me personally. Okay. I will walk you through how to set up Shopify personally, one-on-one. Okay. Yes, it is ridiculous. For those who have Etsy stores, you guys know y'all are feeling the hurt a little bit. Y'all feeling the pain a little bit. Come on over to the Shopify side. Come on over to the dark side, girl. Get your Shopify store. Okay. Also, you can set up your discounts. So I set up discounts. Okay. These are my apps. Yes, I need a one-on-one session. Go to my website and set that up and click on the one-on-one tab. Yes, it's on my website. Link is in my bio. So these are all the different apps I use for my Shopify store. Okay. So I use text messaging. There's Shippo. I haven't set it up yet. Shippo, retail barcode, product variants, pre-sale, pirate ships on here, Menta, Lucky Orange, and I have loyalty rewards, Facebook, digital downloads, and then customer privacy. Okay. I'm getting ready to show you in a minute how to customize your Shopify. So that's how you install your apps. So go to customize your store and it pulls up all the apps that are compatible with the template you have currently right now for your Shopify. I'm getting ready to buy a template. So my website's getting ready to change come this weekend. I'm getting ready to buy a nice looking website. Okay. So the regular templates, they do have free templates and they also have paid templates. Paid templates, of course, they look better, they move better, they transition, they look real nice, but they cost money. Okay. So I saved up the money to buy this template I'm getting ready to buy this weekend. I'm so excited. So my website will look different come this weekend. I'm getting ready to buy and change my template. Okay. So these are all the apps that you can get. They also have ideas for One Crafting Mom. So these are different ones that they think I may like. You see Afterpay, free. Okay. All these most popular Google channel, Shopify email, product reviews is very important for product reviews. I do give a discount for product reviews. Okay. Latest faves, back in stock, restock alerts. You can set up restock alerts that will let people know when your items are back in stock that are sold out. Okay. So therefore, if someone's interested in that product, let's say I do sell sublimation tumblers. Okay. And if I run out of tumblers, you can say, email me when restock. You can use this app and it will automatically email them, hey, One Crafting Mama has restocked sublimation tumblers. Order now. Okay. About how much do templates cost? It depends on which one you want. The one that I want is $320. Do you sell transfers? I do. I sell equal solvent transfers, either the ones I have in stock, and you can also upload your own custom image. But I do have rules about that, so make sure you read the description bar on custom uploads for equal solvent prints. Okay. All right. So, and then scale your business. So it has a lot of different things you can do. There's shipping and delivery. There's upscaling and cross-selling. International. Fulfillment. And then what's new. Okay. There's a lot of different things you can do for your apps. Okay. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let's get into the actual online store. So this is how you customize your store. So when you go to add themes, because they do have paid themes. Right now, I'm on a free theme, which is Studio. I've used it. It's been all right to me. And then you can go and customize your store. Now, you can make the store whatever you want to make it. It's completely up to you. There's no right or wrong way on how to customize and organize your store. But keep in mind that most people that are on the homepage, they're only going to scroll about 2 or 3 times before they get off. So you have to make sure you put your most important stuff first on your homepage. If you're having a sale, it needs to be the first thing they see. If you're having some type of new collection, it needs to be on there. Your favorites need to be on there. Your best sellers need to be on there. So you need to use your homepage to your advantage. You've seen I had 2,000 people on my homepage before they branched off to something else. Okay. So make sure your homepage has the most important information on it. Okay. I've been paying $9 for my store while I try and set it up and can't get it started. I'm so lost. I will definitely help you with that. Set up a one-on-one with me. Okay, sis? I'll walk you through it. Okay. Shopify can be a lot if you're not used to using it, especially if you've been on Etsy and things like that. It can be quite a bit. You just got to take it a little bit at a time. Okay. I'm actually going to show you my new Shopify website here in a minute when I get through with this one. So also it tells you your online store speed. My online store speed is at 37, which is kind of low. So be aware and be cautious when you add things that have like slideshows that move and shift, because it could slow down your reaction time on your website. So keep that in mind. If it loads too slow, people won't stay long. If they can't find what they need, people won't stay long. If they do too much scrolling, you got too much, people won't stay long. Okay. So always do this. I definitely, when I'm trying to redo my website, I go on to websites on like Google. So when you go to Old Navy, if you make a lot of clothes, go to Old Navy and see how they set up their website. See what they have on their homepage. So get ideas. I do not see that one on one. Go to my, so let me show you. So this is my actual website in real time. So this is my website. You see right here, 101 sessions in the top toolbar. Click on 101 sessions. Okay. So click on 101 sessions right there on my website. It's in the toolbar next to home. Next to home. Okay. If not, message me or email me and I will get that set up for you. Okay. So this is how you customize. So you click on customize. So right now I'm on studio. So now, and also you can introduce, they just have new things right now. Introducing the preview inspector, okay? Finding and editing sections and blocks just got a whole lot easier. Now you can select sections and blocks directly from preview by clicking on them, okay? So they always add new things. So now I can customize right from here. And you see on the left-hand side how it automatically pulls that up. We didn't have that option a little while ago. So Shopify is constantly making updates to make it better, okay? So this is my website now. So you can go through, you can click. If I want to edit that, you click on it and automatically pulls it up for me to edit. If I want to click on this collection, automatically pulls up and I can edit it. I don't see where you set up your one-on-one on your page. So go to my website and it's in the top toolbar next to home. Okay. It says one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions. Looks like something I need to put in the beacons. Hello. Hi. So I will put that in the beacons today because people are having a hard time finding it. Okay. If not, after the live stream, if you want to message me on TikTok or on Instagram, Facebook, or email me, we will get that set up for you. So now you can customize everything one-on-one. And if you want to add a new section, you can go and add a new section. It's just that easy. Thank you for the follows, you guys. So go down to add a section. So with this one, you have blog posts, collage, collapsible content, collection list, contact form, custom. You can't add custom coding into here if you are more advanced in making websites. Are you still looking to hire someone? I am. If you go to my crafting page, Let's Talk Craft by One Crafting Mama, I am looking for an admin and a moderator for my Facebook page. Okay. So you can go and check that out there. I'm not going to go into detail about that, but you can check that out on there. Then you can do email sign up, feature collection, feature product, and then image banner. There's so many things you can add on here. Image with text, multi-column page, rich text, slideshow, and you can add videos from your YouTube channel. Okay? There's so many things you can do. So many things you can do on here. So you can customize it, make it look however you want to. There's no, like I said, there's no right or wrong way of doing it. If you want to set it up that way, you absolutely can. There's no right or wrong way. Okay. Be right back. Okay. And you also can look and see how your website would look like on mobile and also on desktop. This is important. Okay. Just because it looks good on desktop does not mean it looks good on phones or on tablets. Okay. Most of my customers are using a desktop computer, believe it or not, or a laptop to search my website. Okay. So always make sure what looks good on desktop also looks and functions well on mobile. Okay. So it looks good on mobile. It's functioning right. It looks good. Everything's in the right spot. Okay. Looks great. Okay. You also can enter full screen. So if you want to do full screen and look at it as if it would actually looking at the website itself, that's what it would look like. Okay. So always make sure your website looks good on desktop and also on mobile. All right. So this is what my website will be looking like now that I when I update it this weekend. So as you can see, that's the free version. This is a paid theme. Look at how much of a difference it is from a free website to a paid website. You see the transitions. You see the different things you can do. The setup is different. Things move. They transition. They have motion. There's so many different things you can do from a free template to a paid template. Okay? There's a big difference between the two. Okay? There's a lot more things you can do on a paid template than a free template. Testimonials are right there. And then you have different things down here. There's so many different things you can do with a paid template than a free. Nothing wrong with free templates. Free templates are awesome. Okay? There's nothing wrong with a free template. But if you can afford a paid template, I would definitely say if you're going to have a website, make it look as nice as you can. Okay? Y'all so nosy. She said, I need to see. Y'all so nosy. So if you click on certain things like equal solvent prints I have on here. So let's turn this off because we don't need that on. So click on an item. So when you click on an item on my new theme I'm getting ready to do, it lets you look at the item. You can pick your different size and inches, and you can pick the style. And it also pops up with a place where you can actually ask a question about that product. So if you have a question, if you need a bigger size than what I offer, you can also ask a question and send it to me. Okay? You can share it to social media. So you can share it, tweet it, and pin it. And it also pulls up different things you may like. Okay? So there's sections that I'm trying to highlight to you since you're in this section. And then also things that you also may like. So this thing does a lot. Okay? It does a lot. And some of the free and the paid ones automatically come with email sign up pop-ups. So when you go to someone's website, you know how you go on a website and then you scroll for for a minute or so, and then a pop-up pops up to either subscribe to an email or get 10% off your first order. This already does it for you. Okay. And then some free versions do it for you automatically as well. Okay. And you also see up here in the announcement, it says use code TikTok1 for 10% off your order. Okay. And they have to chat with us. You can actually chat with me live time when you're on my website. Okay. So there's a lot of different things you can do with this. And this is why it's important to have groups. You see how I go to Care for Me Naturally and it pops down? These are all the things that you can shop, but it's important to have groups. Okay. So you're going to scroll down. And this is actually a smart mock-up that I made. We'll talk about that tomorrow. These are all the products. You see over here to the left? You can also transition and move to other products within this section because I put it in groups. Okay? So there's the face. Those are all my face products. There's hair products. I have lip products. And I also have bundles. Okay? Hair, all right there. Lip products, all right here. Okay, and then bundle products are there. So that's why it's important to make sure that you have categories or have collections, okay? These mock-ups were made. We'll talk about mock-ups tomorrow and how to make them, okay? And where to make them, okay? I love this knowledgeable lady. Thank you so much, okay? Craft tools. Everything craft tools is going to pop up here. You see to the side, it's all over there. So that's everything that's in my store. And you can filter out different things. This is why it's important to get a paid template if you can afford it. I saved up money for this because Miss Malcolm was not buying me nothing else. I had to save this with my own money. It hurt. Just applied. Okay. It hurt to buy this with my own money. Okay. It hurt me. Miss Malcolm was like, no. I already bought you a silhouette. I bought you a new printer. You're not getting a new website too. No. So I had my lip poked out, but it taught me how to save money and how to budget accordingly. Okay. And you also do have blog posts. So you can create blog posts for your website. Okay. Pages. I use pages for different things. So like affiliate links, order forms for my bulk orders, my text marketing page, my FAQs. And then the privacy information, which is in more detail, because some states require a different level of privacy. And if they do, Shopify will automatically suggest you to set that up. It's just that easy. Okay. Also, the book, the one-on-one session, the page is on there. I'm going to put it in my beacons because people are having a hard time. I like a website. and the knowledge that you are sharing with us. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad you are enjoying it. Navigation. This is the heart and soul of your website. If your navigation is trash, people will not stay long, let alone make a sale. Okay? This is how you control how your website moves and functions. So navigation is important. It can be confusing, but it's important. Okay? So this is the footer. So the foot menus, when you scroll all the way down from the home page, this is what pops up in the bottom. Okay, the search, private policy, FAQs, and do not sell my personal information. That's in the foot. You can also add custom things. If you want to add a custom thing to go into your foot menu, you can. I'm going to have to log off. This will be saved to YouTube, correct? Correct. The video will be saved. So if I'm doing these demonstrations on TikTok and video, I'll save the video and not post a TikTok. So the video will be there. The same stuff being said on here is being recorded on here. Okay? I got you, sis. Go ahead and do what you need to do. Okay? Main menu. Main menu is what you see when you click on different things on the home screen. Okay? Have a good day, sis. I'll see you later. Go forth and do great things. So this is how I customize my home screen. So you make different menu items, and then you also can make drop downs to have things go underneath that menu item. That's why when you see me hover over carefully naturally and items pop down, that's how you set that up. Okay? Good morning. Good morning. What's going on? Okay? So it's important to have your things organized, especially if you have a lot of products. You need to organize them. Okay? If you have a lot of products, you got to get them organized. You got to get them organized. Okay? Organization is going to go a long way. And when you set up a one-on-one, I go into detail on how to set this up. Okay? So there's a lot of different things. I know Shopify can be overwhelming. I know it can be a lot. It took me a while to figure out Shopify, but when you finally get it, I'm telling you, it's so quick. I have seen some terrible websites. I've seen some that are just kind of starting off. I mean, you got to give people a chance to kind of get their feet wet a little bit. But I have seen some good ones and I've seen some bad ones. Okay, this is all your analytics and your preferences. Okay, so when people type in your name or you post your link to somewhere, this is the image that pops up. So whenever I post on social media and I put the name of my store, my logo is going to automatically pop up. So you can always change your picture to whatever you want it to be when you put your link somewhere. Google Analytics, if you have Google Analytics, you can put it in there. Great. Do you go over Pirate Ship too and how it works together? I can, but it's not really much I can really do without pulling it up, and I have to switch screens, so it's a lot going on. So if you want to know about Pirate Ship, you can always ask me, or I'll go over it briefly, but not really in depth. So and then you can do Facebook Pixel. There's a lot of things you can set up here. Password Protect. There's a whole bunch of things you can do. So if you're working on your website and you don't want anybody on it, you can password protect your website until you get it together, and then you can reopen it. All right. So let's go to apps. Pirate Ship is really good. I use Pirate Ship a lot. Now, if I have people that place orders outside of my website, I will use Pirate Ship. But you can also, like I said, you can connect your Pirate Ship with your Shopify. I already have it connected. I disconnected it because I was using just Shopify because the prices were the same. But when you go to Pirate Ship, it's a free account you can make. Can you do the same in Square? For as far as what? I do have a Square too. Now, Square websites are a little bit different. I don't know enough about Square websites to say either yes or no, but I only use Square. I use Square for point of sale, but now that I have Shopify point of sale, I no longer need Square. But it's just easier for me to send invoices via Square because Shopify invoices are a little confusing. They are the most. So I do still have a Square. I don't use it often, and I don't have the website through Square, no. But I use them mostly for invoices, if anything. All right. So I have, like I said, there is Pirate Ship there. But I would have to go through a lot of stuff to get it to show up properly. And then I have to switch screens because of the program that I'm using to project my screen. So I'm trying to stick to mostly Shopify right now. Okay, so here's the other sales channel. So here's Facebook. You can set up your Facebook. If you have a Facebook page, you can set that up. but we're not going to get into that because you'll see on my Facebook login and stuff like that. So then this is the buy button I was talking about. So this is the buy button. If you don't want it, it has to authenticate. Okay. So that's the buy button. I'm not going to get into that. And then the inbox, I do have an inbox when people message me on my website. It pops up in my Shopify inbox to where I can actually reply back to people back and forth. Okay. Agreed. I prefer my PayPal to invoice. Yeah. It's just a lot easier. Shopify can be a little bit difficult when it comes to Facebook denied my shop. Sometimes it does that. I would definitely say look and see why, because I had it happen a few times too. So not all my products are on Facebook. Facebook rules about what you can and can't post are kind of really, really finicky. So sometimes it's like that. If you at least have the option for people to shop from your Facebook page, like have the link, you can still do that. I don't think I even have my store connected to my Facebook page anymore. It may be. I don't hardly ever use it. I don't use it a lot. And then TikTok, for those that can have a TikTok. So I do have my website or my products on my TikTok page. When you go to my TikTok, it lets you know, or it gives you options to be able to look at and shop certain items from my website right there on my TikTok. But as I found out, not everybody can use that feature. I don't know if it's in beta or what. Some people can use it, some people can't use it. And then, of course, the point of sale. So this is the point of sale. So it's a lot of different sales channels. And you also can add employees to your sales channel. Facebook did the same thing to me. So now certain items I don't link. My self-defense key. Yes. So also depends on how you're titling your products. Because certain keywords that you put in the title, Facebook flags and it won't let you post it. Okay. You have some videos on Yahoo. I have videos on YouTube. Yes. So you can actually add employees to your point of sale. You can add, you can buy a barcode scanner, cash drawer, retail bundles. You can get all that for your store if you need to. And you can get card readers for your iPad or your phone to be able to check out in person. Okay. So this is the settings. So the settings is where you go to set up everything else. I'm not going to get into serious detail because it does have semi-sensitive information. So you can set up your plan, using permission, payments, capital. You can get loans with Shopify if you qualify. Checkout, shipping and delivery, tax and duties, locations, gift cards. You can set up gift cards. Markets, this for overseas and international. Sales channels, domains, notifications, metafield, files. You can upload your videos and your pictures right into Shopify using this. Languages and policies. So your policies are your refund policies, your shipping policies, everything like that. Okay. And you can change your currency. Okay. And you're measuring in your metric system. So if you're in a different area, different country, you want to go by a different metric system, you can. In a different currency, you can. You can get all the checkout like card reader. Yeah, so everything you can do, everything you can do on your store, you can do on your POS. Hello. So let me see if I can pull up my Shopify POS to show you guys exactly what it looks like, because it looks the same as it would on the website, but you can also customize your POS system. Oh, that's Carefree Naturally. Hold on. Log out. Alrighty. I'm Crafting Mama. Face ID. Log in. I'll tell you, man, Apple's Face ID is the GOAT when it comes to logging into stuff, because it's the GOAT. It makes logging into things so much easier. I tell you. I love it. Okay. Can I send you my website to review? Sure. Absolutely. 9114, and we'll do that. 911. Okay. Yep, I sure can. That's a free service that I offer. Hey, so if you want me to review your store, I will gladly do that. It's a free service that I offer. Okay, so this is the POS. Let me set it up real quick so I can show you. So this is the POS. So this is everything that's on my online store is right here on the point of sale. Okay, so everything you can do and check out with on your online store, you can do it from your point of sale. But when you're adding your products, you have to make sure you have it available for your POS system. Because if not, then it won't be listed. Okay. Also, from that point of sale option right here, you can actually go in and manage which products are going to be shown there and which products will not. So anything customizable, I tend to have off of my point of sale. Anything customizable, I send people straight to the website, or they can email me and then I can make an invoice. Okay, so everything that is on the website is on here. And then you see this little in the search bar, that little option right there. Where's it at? Uh-oh, where'd I go? Close. So the little option right there, that's the option to search for barcodes. So that's the barcode search option. So if you have a barcode, you would click on that and you would be able to scan with your iPad or your phone the barcode and it will automatically pull that product up. So Shopify is great. And you can connect your card reader via Bluetooth, okay? From your phone or from your iPad. It's just that simple. Okay. Anyone have any questions? Because we're getting ready to wrap this up. Because I will probably do a part 2 on how to actually, put in a product. We'll put in a fake product and things like that. Good morning, sis. Do you have a business account? Business account as far as like a bank account or what? So that's Shopify. Okay. So we already had 20 people on the website. Do I need to have pictures of my items when we do the one-on-one? No, it's not necessary. Yes. I do have a business account. I have it through Shopify. So Shopify, when you get the Shopify card, they use an actual bank. So it's not like Shopify just holds your money. No, Shopify uses an actual bank to do their financing through. I started setting up my Shopify account and haven't finished it. Do you help with that? I do. I do help with that. Absolutely 100%. So let me go ahead and add that to my beacons. A lot of people are having issues finding it. A lot of people say it's hard to set the store up. Is it really hard? In my opinion, it's not very hard. I don't think it is. Some people struggle with it, but I don't think it's really that hard to set up a Shopify store. But everyone's different. You also have to think about, what generation and what age the person is too that they're setting up their stores. So if they're a little bit of like, I don't want to say older, but a little bit more seasoned generation, you may have a little bit of issue with it. How do I schedule that help to complete? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna add it to my link in my bio on my TikTok. Give me 1 second. Let me add that real quick. I have to stop sharing my screen to do this because I type in passwords. I don't need people logging into my stuff. I don't need people logging. I like y'all, but not that much. Okay. If I don't give you permission to do so, I don't need you doing it. All right. So let me log into my beacons real quick. You're welcome. Because a lot of people are having issues with finding it, and I want to make sure people can find it. Because I don't want you to have to go searching for it. Right, we just talked about searching for stuff, and I don't want you to have to go searching for it. So let me put this in here real quick. Now I only do one-on-one sessions on Sundays and Mondays for right now. But my salon my salon hours are changing. So I will be able to open up more days. So if you don't see a day that you want, just book it for that Saturday or that Sunday or that Monday, and then always email me. And if I have a day open where I don't go to work that day, I'll book you on that day. So for right now, it's only open for Saturdays and Sundays. For right now, until I change my salon hours come the 1st of June. So the 1st of June, I'm going to have an additional 2 more days open up. Okay. 2 more days will open up on the 1st of June. Thank you, Keisha, for answering that question. Let's go to, where's it at? Okay, it's with Square. Now, if you want to set up things like I do, as far as people can actually book one-on-one appointments with you, I use Square. So I use Square for my own hair business. It has an option to set up a appointments, which is free. Okay. So Square has an option to set up appointments, which is free to use. One-on-one session cost depends on what you're looking to get a one-on-one session for. It just depends. Okay, let's go to home. Where's that? I gotta look and see. Anybody have any questions? How long is the one-on-one session? The one-on-one session is an hour, but most of the time they go over. And I think the long session I had was like 2 hours. But most of the time they do go over an hour. It's be like, hour. I'm like, I know. It's okay. The last one-on-one session I had a power surge in the middle of my one-on-one session. So my power and my Wi-Fi went out for like 10 to 15 minutes. And I was like, seriously? I said, seriously? It really went out. That's crazy. Yeah, so I had to go on there, of course, and give her extra time because I had a power surge in the middle of my session. So I was like, seriously? Really? All right, so I'm getting ready to add it now. So let me copy this. Okay, I'm adding it to beacons now. All right, so you should be able to find it on my beacons now. Okay, it's on there. It's on there. It's on there. It's on there. Okay, so you should be able to find it. Okay, so it should be the first link on my beacons now. It's titled I Need Help. Okay, it's titled I Need Help. Okie doke. So it's on there if you need it. It's there. It's there. I do have a few more servers I need to add. I have Canva Pro 101, Cricut 101, Q&A sessions, Shopify store help, and Sublimation 101. Okay, so I do have different things that you can set up for. So when I walk you through, so setting up Shopify, I do, we'll get the apps that are best for your store, guide you how to set up products, anything you need help with. Do you register as an LLC before you launch? I did. Yep, I did. I set up my store for an LLC before I did anything for business. That was the first thing that I did. So how I determine, quote unquote, determine how to make something a hobby, a business. So my usual cutoff, I always say cutoff. My cutoff for a hobby is if I make $1,000. If I make $1,000, that hobby has the potential to turn into a business, which is what happened. So when I first started doing crafts and things like that, I made $1,000 rather quickly. And then I was like, okay, this has potential to be a business. So I made it a business. Even if I went forth with it or not, I still have the LLC and I still have the domain. And here we are. Okay. So Shopify store, Shopify sessions are an hour and a half. I just changed it to 30 more minutes because it's hard to put a lot of stuff with one-on-one into that hour. So an hour and a half is Shopify sessions. Sublimation 101 is an hour. And then I probably need to change to an hour and a half too, because sublimation can get kind of crazy. So sublimation is an hour and a half. Shopify help is an hour and a half. Canva Pro, we can cover a lot within Canva in an hour. Cricut, we can cover a lot in an hour. Q&A sessions are 45 minutes. So if you want to ask me questions, yes. What's the, I need you to design a sign. Okay. Let me send this to my mom real quick. What was the website you want me to look at? Because we can go ahead and look at it right now. We can look at it now if you want to. Make sure you send that to me. But let me see this, my mom. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I have a lot of things I got to do. I got to be working at 10. So we're already cutting kind of close for time. So thank you guys so much for tuning into my power hour. Everything you need to know is in the link in my bio. If you need to get a hold of me, my email and everything like that is in the link in my bio. Or you can message me on TikTok. If we are not friends on TikTok yet, feel free to always email me, message me on Facebook or on Instagram. I do read my emails daily. Okay? Daily. I check my TikTok messages daily. Okay? Can you us how to do an item? I don't have enough time to do it right now. So you have to schedule one-on-one, okay? Okay. Or you can, there's also a lot of YouTube tutorials you can find how to navigate Shopify as well.